Hello, young artists. Mr. Bowen with your cartoon club. And this is for kindergartners, special ed, and TK kids. Okay? Today, Eugene is going to buy paint from Oscar's paint store. This is lesson 14. We're going to make a drawing something like this, boys and girls. And here we see Oscar, and we see Eugene, and a can of the special color he's buying. Teal Blue. You can tell they're friends by the way they look at each other, can't you? Now please don't go ahead of me. Get your pencil and your eraser out. We're going to make this drawing carefully and step by step. Now first of all, we're going to have a head here, a round head. It's not on the bottom of the paper. It's up here, not touching the top of the paper. It's going to be about here. Get your finger out and do this with me. So I'm going to have room here, and more room down here. So let's make a circle head. And we're going to go ahead and put on Oscar's nose right now. It's a funny looking nose. Look at that. What do we do with that? Well, we have to make that go away, don't we? Now, Oscar's nose is actually pointing at a paint can. Look at this. See, we've done the circle head, and we've drawn the nose that is pointing right at the paint can, which is on this table. We're not doing this yet. We're going to work on this some more. We're going to make his big eyes and then his mouth and other things. So we'll draw a big eye here. And a slightly smaller eye here because it's farther away. We'll take this away. Now wherever we put the dark part of his eyes, it'll tell us where he's looking. We want to put it here and here because he's looking this way. He's got nice eyebrows. And we can darken these in. And we'll give him an ear. And he's got a little bit of hair on his head, not much. Only that much. Now we're going to give him a nice smile. It's going to be right here. Kind of like a moon shape. See that? Darken that in. Now in this space between the nose and the mouth, we give him his mustache. There he is. Now there's a table here. And right under his nose we're going to make a line that goes like that. And then a line that goes straight across our paper. And now we can finish Oscar. We can give him a body. Shoulders. And an arm. We're not going to do this label now. Maybe your teacher will want you to do that. That says O-S-C-A-R. We know that's Oscar. So we'll do the shoulder lines. Here. And here. And then we're going to make a line here. And we see he's got an arm. Now the second thing we have to draw is the can of paint. And we make an oval. And straight down lines from this side and that side. And a curve. Erase this. And these kind of paint cans, they have a hoop on the top. That's the handle, you pick it up. And there's blue paint in here, and we'll just put that name on the can. B. Teachers, you may need to help your students with this part. B-L-U-E. That's a fun word to spell. Blue. Now over here is Eugene. Now his head is going to be here, and his body will be here. Here's his head. Now when you draw his body, don't make it too long. That's enough. Faraway eye, and the closer eye, Eugene is looking at Oscar. He's really happy now because he's getting his paint so he can paint his house. And here's his antennas. We'll put a few curves here. And we'll draw a nearby leg. And a foot. Now the faraway leg comes from behind the body. And it's a little shorter than the first leg. But those are standing feet. He's not running or anything. Now we're going to put his wings on first. I like to draw these with thin lines. Not thick lines, thin lines. And then there's one arm. That's the close arm, isn't it? And here's the far away arm. Oh, you can tell Eugene's happy. And the next step your teachers will need to help you with, kids. Because he is saying, thanks, Oscar. I know many of you are still learning your letters. So we adults are here to help you. Thanks, Oscar. And I'm going to make this leg a little thicker, a little stronger. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. Okay. Well, there we are, boys and girls. That's Eugene at the paint store. What do you think is going to happen next? Well, he's going to be painting on his house, isn't he? It'll be a new experience for him because he's never done it before. Remember, he doesn't like to do anything, does he? So he's in for a new adventure. Okay, well, until next week, try to practice drawing for 10 minutes a day. Use some of the ideas that we've used. Maybe you can draw paint cans. Or if you put this ear shape on a paint can, you will have drawn a coffee cup, won't you? Or draw Oscar's face over and over. Move these around. See what you can do, what kind of expression you can get. And remember, we know how to make our grasshopper move now, don't we? Okay, so be safe, and I'll see you next week, kids. Bye for now.